Creating chamfers. So no matter how you say it, chamfer, chamfer, tomato, tomato, a chamfer is a sharp corner that's been cut, or a bevel cut on the corner of an object. So we're going to go up to our create panel, and we're going to hit the down arrow, and it's parked underneath the fillet command. And in the 2D chamfer, we have this button is on. Whenever it's blue, the button's on, and this creates dimensions. So it'll automatically create a dimension showing that chamfer. We also have the equals. That means that everything that we do as a chamfer will have, they'll be the same on the object or feature. I have set this to 0.5, so we should be able to see that. I can come over here and essentially pick on that, and it puts in 0.5 back from the corner in each direction. So an equal distance is essentially a 45-degree angle. So I'll come over here and I'll pick one line, I'll pick the other line, and it'll automatically put in that. And that fs is for a function, and that function then says, hey, these two are equal. And I can go around and I can pick the corner and the corner, and since all these are equal. I also can do this by, I can come along and I'll just say okay, and I'm going to come back up the chamfer again and say, let's do this one here. This one is a distance 1 and distance 2. So in other words, this is an unequal distance. So now I'm going to have one at 1/2 inch and another at an 1/8 inch. And I'm going to take the equals button off, and I'm going to come down here and pick on this corner here. And you can see how this one now has a very taper on it on one side, but not as much on the other. So I'll go back up the chamfer again, and I'm going to come down here to distance and angle, and I'm going to say I want it to be a 1/2 inch distance. Maybe let's go to a whole inch, and let's put it at a 30-degree angle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of the lines, and I'm going to pick the other line, and it then went back 1 inch on the first line I picked, and then it drew an angle at 30 degrees. So we have a variety of ways of making our chamfer. But our chamfer, essentially, we got 3 different methods. We can have an equal on both sides from the corner back. We can have an unequal, or we can have a distance and an angle. We can also show the dimensions if we want, or we can have everything being equal in the whole thing. So we have about 5 different options when it comes to creating chamfers or chamfers.